Good morning, Sweet Home. I'm Colin Region.
And I'm the one and only Nick Panksa, and this is SHNN.
Today is March 9th. Pretty cold day out. Things quickly approaching in the month include a call-in to local legislators, and I'm sure you all been listening as the story has unfolded about the Parkland shooting and the arguments that followed, but as a school, we all have inputs. On Tuesday, the 6th period students are welcome into the library to talk about gun control and regulation with legislators. On a much lighter note, we'll go to Devin McKenna with our week's feature.
I'm here with Mr. Campolo, the varsity baseball coach, about this year's upcoming baseball season. So I'm aware that you've done a couple things for preseason, but what exactly were they?
We started about 3 years ago. We wanted to develop it more like a program where the kids were working throughout the year. So we started doing Saturday open gyms. Saturday or Sunday, we do 2-hour blocks, and they're open for anybody to come into. And if the kids can only come for half an hour just to come and get some work in, that's fine. Again, we call it open gym for that reason, but we've been doing them since September, and we've probably got about 23 in this year. So these guys are starting to see, they're fielding, they're pitching, they're hitting, and they're doing all these things prior to anybody else in the off season.
Sounds pretty good. And given all you've been doing in your preseason, how do you feel about this upcoming season?
I'm very excited about this year. We have a very good group of guys, good group of skill guys. I think we have some returning pitchers, which helped us get a 10-win season last year, which was the most we've had in a while. Came in third in the division, and it was because of those pitchers. So I'm looking forward to those three guys, Keith Murphy, Josh Bystrak, and Brian Lovering coming back. And then we have some young guys that are coming back up that I really feel that we're going to be a better hitting team than last year. So I'm looking forward to seeing what these guys can do, but I really think that we're going to be better than last year.
I'm looking forward to the season too.
Okay.
I'll probably be at most of the games.
I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you for your time.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Devin. It sounds like a good season. Maybe it'll be a story we can follow.
I think we should too, and hopefully it'll be a good one.
Following this feature is another sports-related story, and we'll take you to our sports reporter, Logan Toth.
Thanks, Nick. The Sweet Home hockey team has had a very successful season up to this point. After finishing the regular season 16-3-0-1, along with heading into the Section 6 Division II playoffs as a number 4 seed, it's safe to say this has been one of the best seasons for Sweet Home hockey. Earlier today, we spoke with Liam Kennedy and Michael Lisman to get their thoughts on the season.
So, did you guys ever think that you'd come this far?
At the beginning of the season, I always told myself and everybody else that we're going to make it as far as we have. And obviously, I want to think that being on the team, whatever, but in the back of my mind, I knew it's something that would take a lot of hard work and dedication. But I knew that if we dug deep enough that we would be able to make it this far. But obviously, logically, it's hard, and we really wouldn't know at that point.
In the beginning of the year, we set out a goal to get here. So, I mean, from the beginning, it was kind of like set in our minds that, yeah, we wanted to get this far. The coaches said in the beginning of the year, like, this is the end goal that we want to get to this point in the season. So, yeah, I mean, we've been thinking about it. We've been hoping to get there, and we've put in a lot of work, and it's been showing off recently.
What was it like being a part of one of the best seasons for Sweet Home hockey?
As it's going on, this is the best season of hockey I've ever played. And as much as I'm looking forward to this weekend, I am not looking forward to the end of it. The end of this weekend, it's going to be hard to take, finishing and leaving all the seniors behind.
It's pretty awesome. I mean, you can see, like, in the school, there's people talking about it. There's a lot more people coming to the games. We got, announcements on the news and stuff. So the guys in the locker room, too, we feel that. We see it. It's an exciting time, really, all around.
Sweet Home will be taking on the Auburn Maroons on Saturday, March 10th, and the winner will advance to the New York State Championships. Nick, Colin, back to you.
I'm looking forward to the hockey game. Are you, Colin?
Yeah, I'm the one playing it. So
I'm thinking that they're going to lose. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking we're going to win. But anyways, we'll send it to our weather.
Thanks, Colin. This week's weather, although warm and humid, seems to hold the possibility of much worse weather. As you can see, Wednesday through Friday hold the possibility of thunderstorms before clearing up for Saturday and Sunday. And then thunderstorms make another appearance on Monday. I suggest making plans for the weekends unless you enjoy the rain, then the best of luck to you. Now I'll send it to Colin and Nick at Studio 6.
Thank you, Devin. For the insight on this week's weather, I'll be sure to plan accordingly.
Seems I have plans to reschedule. Thunderstorms don't sound too appealing to me.
Me either, but I'm always at home anyway.
I think we all are when this weather is like this. Regardless, thank you for tuning in to SHNN for this week's updates. I'm Colin Region.
And I'm the one and only Nick Panksa, and we'll see you next week for more news near you.
Mrs. Lilberg will probably take points off if you say that.
Just say George Clooney instead.